Hello, welcome to my channel, Lady D. This will be my weekly video on what's coming up a week ahead. So, with this week with the planets, we do have on the 12th, so today which is Friday, we do have Mars and Jupiter in trine. So, this is bringing us a confidence. It is going to be feeling us more motivated to get things done, to move forward, to and I guess even to reassess or think about what we can do, um, or tasks of what things that we need to do around the house, and to start putting them in order and actually start moving and getting those things done. There's also a square with Venus, Mercury, and Neptune. It's still there. I'm seeing this might be a time where maybe there's some people in your life you need to step back from, or even maybe not even like just not maybe not end the relationship. There could be a relationship to break up, could be with that, but it also could be just about a time out too, and just having like giving people space as well. On the 15th, we are going to have a Venus, which is going to do a sextile to Saturn, and that's going to be really good. So, if any issues and problems coming up, sort of with relationships or with money, you're going to be able to work your way through it out, and it should be as like a breeze, like ease out. We're going to have, and that's going to be there till the end of the week. And then we've also got coming up to the 15th, we've got Mercury try Jupiter. So that's going to be luck with communication. So at that, if you're sort of needing to say something, to express something, you're not really wanting to say it the wrong way, maybe wait till then, towards the 15th, and then it should be a lot easier and smoother in how you approach things, and it might come out a bit better than as it would if you're doing it sort of around now. And we've got those squares with Neptune. And also, it also can be a sense of being deluded, or some pulling the wool over your eyes too. That could be, and like believing someone's saying like tall tales, and you might be believing their tall tales. So there could be a sense. I always see Neptune. I know people see it as rose-colored glasses, as like an illusion. I see it as like a dissolve, like something needs to be dissolved as well. And a square means the planets are not working together, they're working against each other. When we're working with tries and sextiles, it's more of a positive aspect that's coming up. So what I've got here in my notes, and even here on the 15th, that I've got a chart here for the 15th of January. Um, there's even a sextile to with Mars and also Saturn at that time too. So we've got Mars and Jupiter sextiling to Saturn too. So that's going to be a lot of luck with any issues that come up. And again, push with the Mars and originally positive aspects to Mars. I see it as a strength. It's boosting you to move forward. It's being more motivated too, because Mars is that motivator. It's the what makes you motivated. It also make you angry. So that was a square. I would say there's frustration, but because it's a positive aspect, I'm saying it's more about your confidence. Even could be at your self-worth as well. We've also got them in Capricorn, so we've got a lot of Capricorn energy. We've still got Pluto in Capricorn, the Sun, Mars, and we've got Mercury just coming in there as well. So Capricorn's all about moving forward, getting things done, endurance, being organized, structured, following rules, but you might bend the rules to get what you want if no one's going to catch you out. But it is about business mind as well, having a very structured and business mindset too. That can be coming in that. See, actually, let me have a look. Mercury in Capricorn, Moon in Pisces, and on the 15th, Moon's in Pisces. Oh, we've got Venus in Sagittarius. So, yeah, and then we've got the Mars in Capricorn. So, all the Capricorn energy that's there. We still have Venus that's in Sagittarius, so that can bring about a lot of playfulness with relationships and risk taking in terms of even like money aspects. There's certain like of risk taking that can come up with those aspects too. So, we do have, I feel like there are some positive things that are coming up here, but we've still got those 7 on the 15th. We've got those squares when it comes to Venus and Mercury. So just be careful. As I said, it may mean that you might need to take a step back from something or someone as well, and then and then look at it a little bit later on. So it could be, that could also be coming up. You're going to be looking at, there's a try, so you might be looking at, destiny and life paths and things to do with relationships and money and wandering, pondering and learning, all these things ahead. Okay, so what have I got here in my notes? I got sometimes, yeah, best to say nothing at all, because I keep hearing that song. Sometimes it's best to say nothing at all. So I really feel like it's about taking a step back or maybe just giving someone some space. It could be from some either a person or even a situation as well. So from something or someone. So I got be careful. I was seeing like so this is more for people who live on the other side of the world where it's winter, and I felt more like America. And then I saw last night on the news. I think it was Kansas. They had a big storm, snowstorm. But I was seeing like cars and like a truck like really sliding on the road, so like spiraling. So I just want to say that maybe this week just be careful if you are on the other side of the world with the snow. Um, Especially I feel like there's like an ice slick on the road, like with the mud, and it's like slick. So I just feel like there could potential car accidents and the road being very slippery too. That I saw coming, that I could see when I was sort of like channeling into the week ahead. Feel like this week also, this could also to do with the Neptune as such as being rose-colored glasses or a bit of a delusion where it could be you're having to be over caring or over empathetic or over caring and you're having to go over and beyond or you're feeling like you have to as well because of what you say might be taken the wrong way a little bit. There's also a lot of selfless acts coming up this week, so you might feel a little bit like selfless and being wanting to be there for other people. And again, that's going with the over caring and over empathetic too. Um, so, okay. There also can be this week, I feel like there could be like a realignment to spirits, like reconnecting to spirit and realigning, maybe getting a lot of more awareness and a lot more channeling could be coming up. And then organize, I feel like you're organizing your daily life. You're reassessing your life, you're reorganizing it, you're seeing where you are, you're seeing where you're heading, and then wanting to make improvements for yourself for the year ahead. I've got here learn to forgive, so there could be a lot of reflection that's coming up this week and looking at, do, again, assessing, but like forgiveness can also be a key coming up this week. And there's a sharp eye for details coming up, so you might have to look at a lot of details that's coming up here too. And it's like try not to get cornered. So I feel like try not to get in the position where people are going to corner you for stuff. Like, it's like make sure and that's hard, but I feel like I haven't seen people being cornered. So just be careful. Got here need a balance and to be free. So people wanting a balance in their life, but also being as a sense of wanting to be free as well. Focus on new projects, so start new things, and then it's a fresh look on life that's coming up. I feel like that too this week, and enjoying company. So it is a week for being social as well. It's coming up here too that I was getting. Let's have a look at the cards. I'm going to do these cards this week. Let's have a look for the week ahead. And I kind of look at it's getting to that point where it's getting busy again. It's just kind of like it's not stopping. Okay, let's have a look here about putting things in place. Two. Okay, let's have a look at the week ahead. And it could be a sense of even like stumbling up on your words, like what you're trying to get out is it's not being projected in how you want to be projected. So and I feel like there's going to be like two sides to every story, but there's going to be like two sides to you, and I feel like that's to do with relationship. There's also, I feel like there's a worry about energy, or there's going to be an energy exchange this week too. I feel like that's coming up here. This card to me, that's like about energy exchange. So when you do something for others, like there has to be some sort of like, I'm going to say energy exchange. So, and some of those squares we've had it even past week too. So even like for myself, which is like actually fitting into this, it was like trying to find someone to mow my backyard. It's a very small backyard. And I got recommendations on Facebook, and then I got a phone call from, oh, not a phone call, a message from one person which we booked, and then another person which was pressuring me and pushing me to book them, but then saying that they would do stuff for free and financially, um, yeah, support. Anyway, it was just rude, 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 and I wasn't impressed. So, um, I stopped communication with that person, obviously. But that could be coming. It's like the squares that are coming up here with the Mercury and the Venus, with that Neptune there. So I guess on his part it's delusion, my part the conversation needs to end. So let's have a look here. But there is a sense here of, yeah, of I just feel like there's this over need of caring, empathetic. So when you're trying to in that energy of bending over backwards for someone, there needs to be some sort they do something for you in return. Um, doesn't need to be payment. It could be simply as they give you a hand to put your groceries in the car. That's a simple act. I feel like there needs to be a balance this week, and I feel like the balance may be out because some people are going to feel like very selfless and feel like no, they're going to, they would help you as much as they can. Um, but yeah, so even to the fact my friends agreed to help me update my website, and I was going to pay her, but she's as we decided on readings as a form of an energy payback. So I'm okay with that. So she's going to do that for me, and I'm going to, as an exchange, give her readings. So, and I'm going to say when we're walking away from something, it's like there's a sense of being careful what you're walking away from. There's also a sense it's like seeing what will you lose when you sort of walk away for certain friendships or relationships. I just feel like there's like it's like what do you lose out of it and what do you gain? It's like about reassessing about things too. There's also a sense of nurturing, but also I feel like this is also with this card, it's about harnessing your power. Like how much power do you really have here and making things grow. And it's like we all have our own unique energy, your own unique ways, but it's about having things that are being very like planting the seeds and then seeing about our power or what we can do to make that happen, to grow it up, and to channel that goal, whatever that situation is, to then also go ahead and improve it. I also feel like it also could be an aspect about seeking healing for in like health or spiritual healing as well. That could also be coming up the forefront for this week for you too. And I feel like there's a sense of attitude with people this week too, where it could be that they don't care or they think they've got the upper hand as well for you. And it's like, use your smarts, use the wisdom that you have, you're smart, you're well protected. And it's, as I said, sometimes it might be time to sort of walk away or give someone that space as well. Um, there is like young blessings. I feel like you also might be overthinking things and being in our minds a lot this week. And because we're in Capricorn and me, I have a Capricorn moon, so I do often in my head a lot and thinking about things constantly. Although my Mercury is in Aquarius, so but I'm always thinking about certain things, maybe aspects of my business, what I can do, and where do I need, what do I need to figure out. Uh, um, so, and with this Capricorn energy that's coming up, I suppose a lot of it is going to be in your head too. That's coming up, but at the same time, you're seeing a way through, you're seeing a new path, you know which direction you want to head in, and you're pushing yourself through. And there is a sense of taking that risk, and seeing where it's going to happen, see where you're going to like where you're going to be. There is a sense of being thankful as well, but I'm also feeling like there's a sense of searching for a certain way out of situations too, and not being blocked in certain situations either. Hmm, Something, something dropped. It's okay. All right, let's just see if I can do a channel for what's to come this week. So this week is a unique opportunity for you all to gather your thoughts, gather your wisdom, and to gather what you need to do for the rest of the year. You all have read the news for foresee the feelings and the energy that's about you for this year ahead. For there are things that have already started to unravel around you. Take your time, be patient, go somewhere where you're going to feel more in tune with spirit, more in tune with the energies that you want to be surrounded with, and write down your thoughts collectively, write down your goals, and write down what you would like for this year ahead. Then you can concentrate that to achieve in your results. Use this as a task to do and then maintain this task every week. Okay, okay, that's it. Okay, soon I'm going to set my lives up soon as well. I was going to do it this week and then I wasn't feeling the best. Wasn't feeling the best, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, 3 cards. So 3 cards. We got card 1, card 2, card 3. Okay, so card number 1, which is this card here. This card came out in my new moon reading. Okay, so this card, I feel like there's a sense of you being individual, being very different. You're not the same as everybody else. Therefore, your vision, your dreams are going to be quite different. There are people around you who don't understand where you're going. They don't understand where your vision is. You also need to be part of a tribe, like a unique tribe as well. I feel like there's a sense of feeling lost, but there's also a sense of finding, I say finding compassion, but empathy, but also finding strength in another person too. I feel like with this card, you're you know what you have to do. There's a little bit of emotion. There's a lot of blue in this card, so I feel like there's a lot of emotion, a lot of communication that has to happen too. You need to be able to say something or set something free as well with this card. Card number 2, which is this card here. Same again, I came out in the new moon reading. That card's different. So this card, I feel like there is a lot of abundance. There's a lot of emotion. There's things going on around the home. I feel like the home is the forefront of for you for this week. You are well protected. There is something positive that's coming into your life. Or where to me, this card and this reindeer is like in Harry Potter, where he casts that spell and the reindeer appears. And so to me, it's about, you've got the power, you've got the magic, you've got what it takes to do what you want, but the focus is all in this moon, which is in astrology, moon represents your home as well as your emotions. So it's at the forefront. There is a nurturing, it's like a nesting. So maybe you're doing some cleaning or you're reassessing or nesting as such in that area. You're also like a warrior. So you're being very brave, like a sort of warrior energy with this card too, and it's also it's like feeling quite natural. There's a natural feeling about this card as well, something natural too. And then we've got card number 3, which is this card here. With this card, I feel like it's about standing up to bullies. It's about standing up to someone who's being aggressive, who's bullying you, who's manipulating you, someone who's pulling the wool over your eyes, and it's like you've gone through a lot. You've gone through a lot at the moment and you're not scared anymore. You've got the strength to face them. You also might feel like you're out in the cold or you're alone, but there is people behind you. There are people here to back you up. I feel like there's like a long road that you've traveled. You are going to reach your destination. I feel like possibly with this card too, there's something about planning a holiday in somewhere, even though the card's very icy and cold. I see a holiday somewhere hot, like beach, like Hawaii or somewhere, something tropical. So I feel like there's some sort of like holiday trip that you have to plan to a tropical destination for around April or mid-year. And it's like you can be quite guarded, but you have a sharper eye for detail this week. You can see through people's like lies, manipulation, like bullshit, I'll say, and you're all about you're all about yourself and your strength too with this card as well. Okay. So I am doing that platform with Aileen Hope, and I'm going to see her today. So I also want to organize maybe doing a live with her as well. But we're going to be doing that the 18th of February at Midigon RSL, and then we're just going to organize the other things. We've got a platform planned for March too at a different location, but still down Wollongong way. Um, and so I got those things coming up. I've got the MBS in Brisbane. It's also going to be the week after that Sunday, so there's still in end of February. I'm going to be in Brisbane for the MBS. So if you are in Brisbane, you will be able to catch me and Aileen in the stand there for readings with those 3 days that the MBS is on, and the tickets are free as well. Tickets for the Midagon platform is $45 for a ticket. It's about 2 hour platform. Look, it's not guaranteed that everyone's going to get a reading, but we'll try to get to as many people as we can. But it's just good to see us in person, live, and it should be a really fun night as well. Um, and I think that's it. And then March. Also, the MBS Sydney will be in March too. I am contemplating and thinking, 'cause I know I've had people reach out to me from Melbourne, and I don't like the cold. So Melbourne's not, but I am contemplating and thinking about doing the MBS there in November in Melbourne. So, maybe I might be able to do that this year as well. But it'll be more November. That would be November towards the end of the year. Alrighty, I think that's it. And thank you for all your kind words from my cat. I actually got her urn back. So we got her cremated and I got the urn back on Tuesday. So yeah, we got what back. Thank you for your kind words regarding to Misty as well. So thank you. Okay, so I think that's it. So so thank you for your likes, your shares, and your comments. And if there's any other videos you want me to make, any other prediction videos you want me to make, but anyone, please put it in your comments, and I will get to them when I can. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye.